Hi, I appreciate the email. Oh, sorry, we could just wait to start that. I just wanted to say I appreciate the ability to speak to the concerns that I have as a parent and not have to limit myself to a specific topic. So
sorry for the confusion.
Maybe we can start the timer over. So I would like to talk to Mikkel, and you don't often look up at us, but maybe I could just have your eye contact right now. So, one reason why it wouldn't have worked for me to tell you beforehand what I was going to talk about is because there was a new article that came out in the Salt Lake Tribune today, and so that's what I want to talk to you about. In it, it talks about the fact that your administrative office discovered that there were $8,000 in accounting errors at Unitah under Miss Shirley, and that kind of seems shocking, right? Like, oh my gosh, I bet she took that money and went to Wendover and, on the party bus, and she's got like a sweet new ride or a young boyfriend or something. And, but then you do the math and you see that that's over 5 years' time. So we're talking about $250,000 in successful school lunches that she served to our children. We're talking about 3% of the meals that were not successfully accounted for. And I don't know if I'm one of those parents, but I thought, gosh, it's okay. The fact that all these Unitah kids got fed, I'm willing to take that 3% risk. I'm willing to even take a 30% risk if the kids at Unitah are being fed. Now, I understand, because I was a volunteer in the lunchroom with Miss Shirley for a number of years, how grossly understaffed she was by Mr. Kelly Orton, where she had her part-time lunch workers who could not work more than, I think it was 29.5 hours, or you guys would have to pay them benefits. So she was often left with the dishes and other duties, to where she had too much on her plate, and she was not trained to be your debt collector for the district, which you guys have obviously figured out, because now that's no longer under the umbrella of the lunch manager's responsibility at Unitah. You've turned that over to the office staff, which is a really smart move. That's where that belongs. So in reading this article, I'm thinking, I am excited that after that independent investigation, that external report that showed several failings on behalf of your administration, that we had a district nutrition director who said that policy had changed, that they'd done away with the milk and fruit option, where this report shows that to be a lie, that he claimed that he sent out those email notifications when that was a lie. I'm excited to have Heather Bennett make good on her word when she sat in my living room and said, if Kelly Orton claims that he changed policy and that lunch managers were trained on that, and we find that to be a lie, that would be a fireable offense. Thank you.
Thanks, Ashley. All right. Thank you very much. We're going to move to our